Guys are so lucky. You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a fucking roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her fucking 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury. I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how the fuck to get back in these fucking streets so I can figure out, so 10 years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all of these things. But people don't want that nowadays, it feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff? What is Hinge? What is Tinder? What is all of this? Like, it's disgusting. Like, my friends helped me make a Hinge and a Tinder, and it's like, I hated it. I ended up deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just like I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there like a magazine going through like clothing. That's what it feels like. And it's like, I don't want that. And I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
At 25, already exhausted by the dating market she helped create. She hates the roster. She hates the apps. She hates hookup culture. And she hates that men are not approaching. Kings, the approach was never the problem. The reception was, and a man who stopped approaching was just reading the room. More accurately,
I've been telling people, like, I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm okay, I'm fine. And I am. I'm okay, I'm fine. But I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated because I'm like, when am I going to meet the man that's just going to get it right? When am I going to meet the guy that's just like, I'm ready, I want you, I'm going to do what I have to do to get you and to keep you? When? That's the frustrating part. And that's the stuff that makes you like, I don't want to date, I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to think about it, talk about it. That's the stuff that be frustrating. That's the part where you be like, no, I'm not okay. Like, I'm okay with that person and that situation and that outcome, but in the grand scheme of things, no, nobody ever feels okay that you have to like put yourself back out there, be vulnerable again, be back in the streets. I can't. I'm like,
fine. Okay, fine, okay. And then 7 sentences of not being fine or okay. Kings, she is waiting for a man to arrive fully formed, fully motivated, fully committed to pursuing someone he has not met yet. No context, no effort on her side, just arrival. The market does not work that way. A king who has built himself is not out there looking for someone to pursue. He is living. And when the right person shows up in that life, things move naturally. That is a different energy entirely from standing frustrated at a bar waiting to be selected.
So like, I live alone, and so I was making this, and I felt good because like, I thought I did it. I was like, oh, she don't need no man, she's independent, but I messed up on it. And like, why is it wobbly? I have to fix it. I need a man.
One wobbly shelf and the whole independent woman thesis collapsed with it. Kings, we are not laughing at the shelf. We are noting the speed at which I don't need no man became I need a man the moment something required practical effort. Hilarious. Competence is attractive. Build yours daily and let her figure out the shelf.
Just went out to meet the guy that I've been flirting with for over a month, and I showed up to this random festival that I got invited to. He's like, yeah, come out. like, I'll introduce you to all my friends and all this nonsense. I'm like, sounds great. He said, yeah, just let me know when you're here. I said, cool. And I showed up, and he stopped responding to me. And I wandered around, and I kept texting him, like, this is where I am right now, having a nice time, where are you? And I keep going, and I spot him, and he's got his arms around another girl, and not in a way that has a lot of room for misinterpretation. So none of my friends are answering their phone. My mom is not answering her phone either. I haven't felt this humiliated and belittled since I was in high school. I don't know what kind of weird power play that was, but like, congrats, it worked. You want to make someone feel real bad about themselves? Congratulations. That's how you do it. I've got my hair all blown out. I was looking really good. I've got a really pretty dress on. I look amazing. I'm a catch, and I haven't felt this bad about myself in a very long time. But that was rough. That's a new one. That's a new level, I'll admit.
She blew out her hair, put on a pretty dress, showed up to a festival for a man who did not have the decency to say he was unavailable. That man is not a king. That is a coward who chose the easiest exit. But here is the note worth keeping. A month of flirting with no confirmed plans, no clear intention, and no direct conversation is not a relationship. It is a hope. Kings, never let a hope cost you your dignity. Ask the direct question early. It saves everyone the festival.
These men make it so hard. They make it so hard. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom. Shit is not fair. The world is not set up for single moms. You will struggle. It will be fucking hard. It will test you in ways that you didn't know that you could even be tested. You will have to fight for those kids, most likely, because these men make it so hard. They make it so hard to be a mom. You are stuck in survival mode. You're just fucking surviving, trying to raise these kids, trying to do the best you can, and you get $250 a month. What the fuck? That is pennies. That is
$250 a month on survival mode. We are not dismissing how hard that is. It is genuinely hard. But the warning she is giving at the end of the road is the same warning that was available at the beginning. The world is not set up for single mothers. It was not a secret. It was always true. The choices that led to that road were made freely. The consequences arrived on schedule. A king files that information and moves accordingly, because the cost of that outcome is not paid by one person alone.
Okay, can we really talk about for 1 minute, why are men not approaching women in the bars anymore? Are you guys really that scared? Because we strictly go to the bars because we literally want to be approached. I'm not there just to hang out with my friends. Yes, I want to see my friends, but I am also there because I want to talk to people. I feel the whole oh, I've been rejected once and now I'm terrified. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what we all effing say, and I'm like, okay, fine. Then you're never gonna meet your wife.
No, right? Just try.
Have fun being single.
Have you guys not been rejected by other things in your life, like a job or whatever, school?
And you keep applying. Hello.
We're not gonna bite. We want to be approached and we want to talk to you. Just read the room.
You're gonna find the right girls that are either, yes, I'll entertain you for the night, or I'll go out on a date with you, or I'll fucking marry you.
Literally.
At the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just fucking make a move, and who gives a fucking shit?
Because you're always gonna be in the same spot. I also feel you guys have to remember, like, all girls, all they want is to be in a relationship or to be married. Like, that's like a lot of girls' goals. So it's like, you can, like, if you're approaching the wrong girl, then yeah, she's probably gonna reject you. And like, I'm sorry if it's in a mean way, but like, at the same time, it's like, know what you're approaching and know what your league is in order to approach, and then make sure that you guys, like, she's looking at you or something. Don't just like cold approach her, then you might get rejected. But like, just remember that girls want to be approached.
Remarkable. Because the same generation that called approaching harassment, that made going up to a woman in public a social crime, that built entire social media campaigns around leaving women alone, is now standing at the bar, drink in hand, wondering why nobody is coming over. They trained men to stay back. Men listened. Now the silence is deafening, and somehow that is also the man's fault. You cannot rewrite the rule book and then complain about the game.
I don't know if anyone else in their 30s can relate to this, but I feel like life just feels very heavy at the moment. I'm feeling very overwhelmed, confused. I just like don't know how to feel at the moment. I think I'm struggling with the fact that my life is feeling very like stagnant at the moment. I feel like my life, like, nothing's changed that much or like progressed in like the last 4 years. And I think it's hard when you're the age that like I am, and you're seeing people around you like getting married or getting engaged, or, you know, either having children or having more children. Like, a lot of my friends now are like having their second child or pregnant with their second child or just got married, and like I'm not there. I want to be there, like, but I just feel like my life's stuck at the moment, and I want it to progress, but I'm obviously not in a position where like that's gonna happen anytime soon. And like, I think it probably sounds like I'm being really like unsupportive, but like, I'm still so happy for my friends, and like I can be like, basically, like, you can still be happy for other people that they're like having children and getting married and stuff, but you also can feel like really sad as well, like that's not happening for you. Like, I mean, I don't want to get married. Like, I think it's a scam. I think marriage is a scam. Like, it's not for me. Like, but like, I think, I don't know, like, I think it's the thought of someone wanting to marry you. Like, that's what gets me more. Like, it's the fact that someone would like you that much. I don't know, I'm fucking chatting shit now, but yeah, I just feel really stuck at the moment, and like nothing's progressing. My life just feels quite flat at the moment, and I'm finding that quite hard, because I want my life to like be progressing, and it's not. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this. I probably feel better now I've just say how I'm feeling out loud. Sometimes I feel like that's a good therapy, just to kind of talk it out. But yeah.
Marriage is a scam, but also the thought of someone wanting to marry her is what gets her. Both of those things came out of the same mouth. Kings, when someone cannot decide whether they want the thing or just the feeling of being chosen for the thing, that is not a partner. That is a project with no blueprint. And a man who has built something real does not hand it to someone who has not decided what they want to do with it.
Having a little moment. I'm feeling a little sad. I don't know if it's because like my birthday's in 10 days or what. But I think I just think like about me when I was little, and I'm like, I did not think that I was gonna be alone at this age, and like I am fine, but some days I'm just like, hyper aware that, not that no one cares about me, but I'm like no one's number one priority, and sometimes I just want to feel cared for. Hence, I don't know, I guess me making myself moose tonight, because I'm like, it does feel nice when I take care of myself, but sometimes I just want to break. Like sometimes I just want someone to hold me, or I don't know. Sometimes I worry, like, the more like stuff about myself that I like unpack, like the more that I'm just like too much for like anyone to ever like handle or like want to get involved with. And I know that's like a shitty part of me speaking right now, and in a few hours like I probably won't feel that way, or I'll forget about it, but I have the moments, and I know I'm not like the only one that feels this way. And the thing is, I'm never gonna get in a relationship just for the sake of getting in a relationship, because the like aspect that I'm like craving is like the like intimacy and safety, and I like don't feel safe or intimate like with most people. I don't even like being touched by most people. So yeah, except for you, Baloo. So it makes it tricky, because it's not even like an easy solution, or that like what I want is like easily accessible, but then I have to sit with like maybe it's not there. I just want a little break. I just want someone to hold the weight for just a second, and then I'll take it back. And then I'll be fine. But if I post this, I am fine. I'm just having a moment like we all do, and I'm not too cool to admit it.
Kings, we close here. Just want someone to hold the weight for a second. That is the most honest thing in this entire video. Underneath everything, the roster, the frustration, the wobbly shelf, the festival, the survival mode, the stagnant life, just someone to hold the weight. That desire is human. We do not mock it, but the weight did not appear from nowhere. It was built across years of choices, of waiting for the right time, of dismissing the available and chasing the unavailable. And now it sits heavy with no one to share it with. A king who builds his life with intention never carries that weight alone, because he built something worth showing up for. And he chose someone worthy of the load before the weight became unbearable. Build well, King. The right life is not found. It is constructed. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a man who needs to hear this. Subscribe and hit the notifications bell to stay updated. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.